Hello, this is Dr. Reddy from Seven Oaks Pet Hospital, Wesley Chapel, Florida. This is Thursday, January 27th, I'm thinking. I'm sorry, 21, 28, sorry. So again, today I'm going to do a talk about actually pet urgent care of Wesley Chapel. We share the building with them at Seven Oaks Pet Hospital. Hi Sandhya, and today I'm trying to do this on an iPad, so just bear with me in case if I'm not able to answer right away, because I'm trying to still figure out with an iPad. I felt using an iPad is easier than the laptop, so that's why I'm trying to do on an iPad, which is a lot more friendly. I feel portable, so I can actually move around and wherever I want to. Or you can see it clearly. So let's talk about pet urgent care of Wesley Chapel. How did we come up with that, or why we needed that, or what are the advantages for our team member, clients, and also pets. So pet urgent care of Wesley Chapel was established in 2019. A team of doctors had a prior experience at the local emergency clinic, and they had almost a 15-20 years experience. And what I came to know at that point was a lot of the pets they were seeing was from Wesley Chapel, Zephyr Hills, North Tampa area, and people were driving at least an hour to reach there. And I had a lot of our own Seven Oaks clients asking for those services. And just to give you a little intro on that, 2007 when I started Seven Oaks Pet Hospital, I had been on call until 2019, 7 days, 24 hours. I was attached to the cell phone. Any phone call I would get from my clients, I would answer them. If most of the time I would meet them at the clinic and treat their pets or whatever is needed. Sometimes if I'm not able to, I would have to refer them to a local emergency clinic, which was the fact, and I was getting more busier as years were going on. 2013, 2014, 2015, I was not able to handle all the calls I was receiving after hours, and sometimes I would have a difficulty having a technician to come and meet me at the clinic after hours. So with all those issues we had, I was trying to see what other options I can give to my patients and clients, which would enable to get those services. At the same time, they don't have to go to local emergency clinic, which is far away from here. So having the emergency doctors with the experience and the team with the experience, it was a lot more easy for us to start. And from day one, I mean, it did take off. And most of our clients are using it. The advantages are, I feel the most important thing is the proximity of my clients. Most of the clients in the area are like 5, 10, 15 minutes away from the clinic. They have an emergency, they come running, and then we see them. And the second most advantage is, I feel, is the wait time. If you go to any other emergency clinic in Tampa, I think there is a wait time, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, depending on, I'm saying, how busy they are. I can proudly say that pet urgent care of Wesley Chapel is able to see the patients within specific time. Most of the time, I would say within 15-20 minutes, sometimes right away. Again, as long as they're not that busy, which is what I'm proud to say, that we are able to attend to the patients in a limited given amount of time, especially when you have an emergency. And we are open until 11 o'clock. So 6 to 11 is the time where I feel like we are needed the most, and we are available for the pet parents. And that also fulfills, so that's the third important thing. So first is the proximity. Second is the wait time. Third is, the timing when we are open to do those services for pet parents is between 6 and 11, when most of the clinics are closed or closing and they can't accept any more of these sick pets. So we are able to do that. That is the third important factor. The fourth is very important, I feel, the cost. We are able to keep cost pretty competitive with general practices most of the time, I would say. For example, the price exam fee is $89. As compared to other emergency clinics, they start anywhere from 140, 150. So that means we are half cheaper than that. And most of our services would be a lot more cheaper too than the emergency practices. I would say anywhere from 40 to 50% we are cheaper. So clients are able to get those services at a lower cost, at a faster rate, and a closer place. I mean, so based on that, I think we have covered everything what a pet owner would need. If I am a pet owner, if and my pet is under serious emergency situation, I would like to go to the closest place and the place where they can see me right away or quickly, and the place which would be cost effective for me, so I can do all the services what is recommended. So that is how the Pet Urgent Care of Wesley Chapel does its business, does the services for pet owners, does save money, save time, and also save the driving. That means if the sick pet is seizuring, people come right away, we get to attend them so we can save their lives quickly than going to any other place where you end up driving in this traffic. So how are you able to see clients so quickly? And we do have 3-4 technicians, so most of the time we should be able to see them at this point. If we need to see, if we get busier, we will add more technicians, so that way we can continue to see the patients as soon as they walk in. And a lot of times we get questions, what kind of conditions you are able to see. I mean, we have facility, we have a place to handle everything for an emergency situation. The only concern we have at this point is we are not able to hospitalize overnight patient care, because we close at 11. When we close at 11, there is nobody in the clinic at that point. We shut down completely. So we don't feel comfortable keeping pets overnight. But there are certain conditions where we do make exceptions, and if our doctors are feeling that they are able to, the pet is stable, or client is not able to afford to pay at other local emergency clinics, then we will keep them at the risk of client and tell them that there's nobody here, but pet would be under fluid therapy, and we can most of the time we can just do the fluid therapy, and they can be on a heating pad. That's pretty much. And yeah, the question was asked, do you see exotic pets? Yes, at Pet Urgent Care we can definitely see exotic pets most of the days. There are 1 or 2 doctors who may not be able to see, but again, yes, we will see exotic pets, and we have been seeing exotic pets for a while. And thank you, Lupe, for asking that question. And again, our Miss Clark has joined, and thank you again, Miss Clark, for joining us today. Going back on that, we have a state-of-the-art facility. We have, again, we can do emergency ultrasounds if needed to be done. We can do emergency C-sections. We have done quite a few of them. We have done emergency pyometras. We have done emergency foreign body surgeries, gastrotomies, and you name it, we have done it. We have a capable to treat snake bite cases in the emergency cases at, again, very inexpensive way. We carry the anti-venom. So all those things definitely will make Pet Urgent Care should be your first choice. If, again, if you're living in this area or so, please utilize those services. That way you're supporting the local business as well, as compared to the other emergency clinics, which are part of the big corporations they are. And obviously corporate medicine, they do charge a lot of money. So that's something that has been my biggest peeve about having an emergency clinic. But unfortunately, we are not able to keep it overnight yet. The reason is we have no manpower at this point. And also the other concern is, obviously, we have to spend a lot of money to pay the employees to stay overnight and everything. And like I said, we are not a corporate, we can't go to that extent yet. But if clients keep supporting us, hopefully we would like to keep it overnight, so that the people who are living in New Tampa, Zephyr Hills, Wesley Chapel, Lutz, Land O'Lakes, and a little bit north of this place, they all can be able to come and afford the services, and they are close proximity, so they're not driving an hour and a half from this place. So that's in detail about pet urgent care of Wesley Chapel. Again, we are open every day from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock during the weekdays, and then Saturdays we are open from 2 to 11. Sundays we are open from 5 to 11. So every day we are open until 11 o'clock. The other question was asked, and it's a very good question. What can I do if I don't have a transportation to pet urgent care? Absolutely, I completely forgot about that, and thank you again reminding me this question. We do have a Pet Vet Express, which is an ambulatory service. So let's say if you want us to transport a case to a local emergency clinic because you recommended an overnight care and you're not able to come and pick the patient up, we can definitely do that for you. Or we can come and pick up an emergency patient if you have a patient at home and you're not able to bring him for some reason. And whatever the pet ambulance services does, that money goes to our, actually we don't make any profit out of it. It's a service we would like to provide, and that money goes to the foundation, which is called Hermione Duncan Reddy Foundation. So we can use that money if any of the pet owners are not able to pay for the services. As we say, no pet goes untreated. When they come to pet urgent care or Seven Oaks Pet Hospital, we can use those funds to treat those pets. That is what our goal is. So again, please support our pet ambulatory service too if you can in any ways, and Hermione Duncan Reddy Foundation, so that we can continue to treat those deserving patients which needs care. And we've been doing that for a long time using our own internal funds, but now we have so much demand in those services. Our clients are looking for that type of a help, so we need a lot more funding to help those clients. Then Lupe asked me a question, are you open holidays? Yes, most of the holidays we are open. Most likely, it depends how, and watch Google. You can always Google or watch on our website depending on what holiday, what timings we have, but definitely we try to be open on holidays as well. I think that's pretty much word about the pet urgent care of Wesley Chapel. Again guys, thank you so much for watching this regarding the pet urgent care, and please support pet urgent care as much as possible, because with pet urgent care, if you support, you would definitely be much more happier, a faster service, like I said, quicker service, better, great medicine we can do at a lot more cheaper price than any other emergency practices in and around Tampa Bay area. That much I can assure you, so that your pet gets the right medicine what is needed, so we are not cutting corners because they are expensive or whatever it is. So thank you again for watching this, and have a great day. Bye bye.